So hello everyone, good morning. कैसे हैं आज सब? So today I have decided to film a video on budgeting and the expenses that people incur in Canada. तो यार जब लोग कनाडा आ जाते हैं ना तो the thing that happens with them is that normally they overspend a lot and then they do not save a lot, and especially अभी inflation इतना ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है, and especially in Toronto we don't have a lot of people who earn a lot of income, and that's just not matching with their purchasing power, meaning that we don't have enough income to sustain the expenses if we go overboard with all the expenses that we're incurring, especially now that prices of groceries, food, everything has just like shot up, right? So इसी time में there is a need to control ourselves and budget. So in this video I'm gonna be talking about two budgets. So first, in the month of February I went a lot of like, मैं बस बहुत आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो गई थी एंड आई स्पेंट अ लॉट. So for me, we don't cook. So me and my roommate have a tiffin service available, which only comes for 5 days. Now that tiffin service again is $120 per person because we share only one tiffin, and one tiffin normally has like 6 rotis, rice and stuff like that. So we kind of just share that, and yeah, like we just adjust it as per our needs, like for dinner and lunch. So वो हमारा हो जाता है, and that's why we spend $120 for that. But the tiffin only comes for 5 days. So for the 2 days, that is the weekend, we have to think of something on our own. एंड ऑन दीज डेज मेरी आदत ये बढ़ गई थी कि आई यूज टू ऑर्डर और लाइक टेक आउट और लाइक गो टू रेस्टोरेंट्स ऑलमोस्ट एवरी अदर वीकेंड और ऑर्डर एवरी अदर वीकेंड. एंड इसके वजह से मेरे फेब्रुआरी के जो एक्सपेंसेस थे वो इतने ज़्यादा हो गए कि आई वॉज लाइक व्हाट द हेल इज़ गोइंग ऑन. तो अगर आप लोग यहाँ देख सकते हैं तो यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे कि मेरे मार्च के जो एक्सपेंसेस थे ओनली आउटसाइड फूड के, वो करीब 200-220 समथिंग हो गए थे. एंड मेरी नॉर्मल ग्रोसरी जो थी वो सिर्फ $8 थी पूरे महीने की, यानी कि दिस इंक्लूड्स मिल्क, ब्रेड वगैरह जो हमने लिया था वो सब. ऑल्सो ट्रैवल के मेरे एक्सपेंसेस अगर आप यहाँ पे देखेंगे तो वो $359 है, विच इज़ अ लॉट. नाउ आई विल जस्ट क्लेरिफाई हाउ इट इज़ $359. This was only because I had been booking a lot of cabs, Uber, Lyft, and stuff like that to go to places. And in February, I used to work in Markham, which was very far from where I live. So instead of traveling for 2 hours on days, I would just get lazy and I would just book an Uber or a Lyft, and I would spend like $33 or $30 or $35 per ride. So that is why मेरा इतना ज़्यादा budget हो गया था. And you would not believe, in this month I was just like broke the whole month, but I still spent and spent and spent more. But after this month ended, like nearly जब वो end होने लगा था, I realized that I've been going overboard with my expenses. And so the next month, I decided to change a few habits that I'm going to be talking about in this video. And difference ये है. So I saved almost $316, and that is a huge amount if you are a student. आप देख सकते हैं कि आउटसाइड फूड में मैंने इस वीडियो में आई ओनली स्पेंड लाइक $100, विच इज़ वेरी गुड. लाइक फॉर अ मंथ 98 to 100. ऑब्वियसली आप इसको कम कर सकते हैं, बट फॉर मी इट वॉज वेरी गुड. जब लाइक पूरा $100 का जो मैंने कम किया था, आई वॉज वेरी प्राउड ऑफ माई सेल्फ फॉर दैट. माई ग्रोसरीज however increased a bit, so it was like $26, and the tiffin price was fixed $120. My travel was only $148 because $128 का TTC का पास आ जाता है. उसके बारे में भी मैं बाद में बात करूँगी. एंड बाकी के जो थे मेरे $15-20, वो मैंने ऐसे ही प्रेस्टो रिचार्ज करवाया था कि जब बीच में पास रिन्यू नहीं करवाते हैं, जो बीच का पीरियड होता है ना, when you just have to like, when you forget to renew the pass on time or something, so that's when I loaded that. So इस टाइम पे मेरा बजट काफ़ी कम हो गया था. एंड how did I do this? Let's talk about it in this video. So the first tip that I'm gonna give you guys is that if you have a tiffin, cook on your weekends. So first of all, my suggestion is, if you know how to cook even a little bit, just try to cook on your own. because whatever groceries you buy, whatever you cook on your own, that's always going to be cheaper than any tiffin alternatives that you have. Tiffin में ये होता है कि it just saves a lot of time, and it's just your decision that you want to save time or you want to save money. And to be honest, the satisfaction that you get when you cook on your own is different rather than tiffin ka khana khana. So try to cook by your own, but if you have a tiffin on the weekends, try to cook by yourself. So just like go through your cupboard and see if you have like a Maggi ka bhi packet hai, pasta ka bhi packet hai, or if you just have eggs, you can make an omelette, like anything. Just maybe buy groceries for the weekend and cook on your own. And this will help you in saving your money, and it will also help you to learn how to cook, so that in the future you can actually switch to cooking by your own, right? Second tip is that party less, or learn to say no to people. Now, if you have a friend circle who parties a lot, or who just, like goes out a lot, clubbing, dancing, or to these fine dine restaurants, and you don't have the budget to do that, learn how to say no. See, they are your friends not because you go to clubbing with them or you go to these expensive places with them. They are your friends because they like you. If they're your real friends, even after you say no, this is not in my budget, they would understand that. And you can just politely say this. You can literally say it on their face कि मेरा budget से थोड़ा overboard हो गया है, so please I can't go here, let's go to something, a cheaper option. Now, this brings me to another point, that is, go out with your friends for low budget activities. This is what I did. So what I used to do was, I used to go out with my friends because the main point of an outing is to spend time with each other, right? So I'm going to just say some places that you can go in Toronto to hang out with your friends or anyone that you want to. First place is High Park, especially in May. There's gonna be cherry blossoms. It's all gonna be pink and rosy, and it's gonna be beautiful. Also, it's a very large park with a trail in it. There is like beautiful ponds and stuff in it. There is like a cherry blossom walking path as well. They also have ice cream stalls and, fast food stalls in the park. There's also a zoo in the park, so you can go to a zoo, you can go to the park, you can see the cherry blossoms. Maybe you can ask everyone to bring a pack of chips with them and then place a mat, and then, you guys all can like just spend time with each other, talk to each other. Second place you can go to is Edwards Garden. Now, Edwards Garden is also a very beautiful park here in Toronto. Or what you can do is, if you guys want to watch a movie, try to do it on Tuesday, because on Tuesday Cineplex offers lower prices. So it's like $8 per person rather than $20 or $16 per person. So on Tuesdays you should go to Cineplex. Again, all this is for Toronto. I don't know about any other part of Canada. This is what I'm talking about, Toronto. Then also you can meet up at a friend's house. Maybe you can say, okay, let's meet up at his house for the first weekend, her house for the second weekend, and like that. And you guys all can like buy some games, play games, have a dance party in the house, like that, which is affordable and also allows you to spend time more freely with all of, you guys. The third option that I have is that, go to sorry, wait, I have another tip for the previous option. That is, if you guys decide to eat outside, because हर बार ये नहीं हो सकता कि you go to a park or you go to someone's place. If you guys decide to eat outside, then choose affordable restaurants or choose affordable places. So like you can go to Tim Hortons, you can go to Subway, you can go to A&W. If you're looking for healthy options, you can go to Freshie or something like that, and I think that should suffice. Now, the next option that I'm going to talk about is choose public transport over cabs. For sure, if you have to wake up 1 hour early to take public transport, do that. Please don't take cabs. Try to avoid them as much as possible. ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि don't ever go in cab. No, if the weather is very harsh in winters, for example, always you go for a cab. Look out for your safety. You don't want to be late somewhere. Book a cab, but try to avoid it as much as possible, because cabs का यहाँ पे charge काफ़ी ज़्यादा लगता है. And once you start booking cabs ना, हर बार you will find reasons to book a cab. So just choose public transport over a cab. For Toronto, if you live in Toronto and you are like a youth, so it's like, I think if you are below 24 years of age or 23 years of age, you can get a TTC student monthly pass, which I have, which is like $128 per month. This is very economical if you have a job in Toronto, if you study in Toronto and you have to move back and forth. The 128 mein you get full month access no matter how many times you tap, and this is very much cheaper than I say, one tap karke, like recharging it on a daily basis. So just try to go for a pass. There are also other pass options that you can actually find at TTC's website. I'll link the website down in the description so you guys can go there and check out all the pass options that they have. Another tip that I have is schedule your day prior. So this has helped me a lot. So for example, if the next day I have a job and I have to go to my college, I schedule my day the night before. So what I do is I just take out a journal or a notepad and I just write down, okay, I have to do these things, and this is when I have to wake up to reach this place, and this is what I have to do this. When you schedule your day prior, you know how you're gonna eat, where you're gonna eat. You know, not to be controlling, but at least flexibility ke saath hi, if you're hungry you can eat anywhere. But I'm just saying that if you have an idea of what you're gonna do in the day, it's gonna be much more easier to control your expenses and to control yourself. So if you're like, if your friend is like, चल ना आज हम लोग ये 4-star Indian restaurant में जाते हैं, you can just be like, oh no, but I already cooked at home, so maybe we can go later and not in a 4-star. Like maybe you can always treat yourself. I'm not saying never treat yourself, never go to a very good restaurant. No, you can always go there, but not on an everyday basis. The last tip that I have is budget every month, budget regularly, budget every week, however you like, but please budget. Please look through your bank account statement so that you know where my money is going, मेरे को money आ कहाँ से रही है, and if you owe someone money that they have to pay you, because काफ़ी लोगों का ये होता है कि they lose track of everything and then they realize कि oh, I spent so much money and I don't even know if he is gonna pay me something or not. मैंने तो इसको $200 दिया था, अभी तक इसका आया है या नहीं मुझे याद भी नहीं है, शायद दे दिया होगा. So don't do that. Budget every month. I'll make another video on how to budget, so you guys can take a look at that. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it, please like, share or subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.